Rookie cops often forget that they are new to the game and don't have as much authority as they think they do, but what happens when someone reminds them of this? Here are 4 cases of rookie cops who got humbled by veteran officers.
Turn the car off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Don't move.
I ain't moving. What's up?
Oh, can you unlock it?
Huh? Bridge right there.
This is Braxton Smith, a U.S. Navy veteran sailor who had just gotten pulled over by the cops for having tinted windows and for what seems to be racial discrimination. The attending officer was unmistakably aggressive.
Man, just
Don't worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out.
Hey, the reverse lights are on.
Yeah.
He's riding.
What's up, officer? What's going on?
What's up?
How's it going?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. You resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay. Y'all wildin'. What I did?
Act like you didn't want to stop.
Hey.
What you mean? I got put up in the safe spot. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh. What's up with this?
Have a seat. Keep your feet out.
Something he has, or was that you? That sound?
I don't know. What was that?
I
heard it too.
Wasn't sound. Thought it was coming from him or you.
Do you have an alarm or something on you?
Huh?
You have an alarm or something on you?
Nah.
This officer's first tactic was to ask if Smith was armed. The officer claimed that the veteran had been moving around in the vehicle, suggesting that he had a concealed weapon. This was simply an excuse to search the car.
Charlie 362. 1097 on the floor, Charlie 1.
I got everything out of his pockets. All right, give me your shoe.
I'm someone law-abiding citizen. You know?
Well, right now, you might be going to jail.
For what?
I'll talk to you about that in a second.
Okay.
After finding nothing in Smith's car, the officer went back and was hell-bent on sending the veteran to jail on baseless accusations.
You're not under arrest,
Okay.
but I have to read your rights so that I can let you talk to me and ask you questions.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney before we ask you questions and have an attorney present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you at no cost before question begins, and if you answer questions now, you can stop at any time and consult an attorney.
Okay.
You understand all that?
Uh-huh.
So, what makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I just want to pull in a well-lit area. You get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So, do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think they require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I seen y'all circling
Wait,
at the
so are you
store.
trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. Why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those? Do you see all those street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying,
So
but
why is this spot more well lit than down there?
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a
want
lot
to
of
stop in the middle
moving
of the road?
around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever I have my lights
I
on.
rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that. Come on, I'm not supposed to stop a
First of all,
law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth.
In addition to being an unprofessional officer, this cop was also blatantly disrespectful, especially to someone who had served the country for 10 years.
Don't get all fucking loud with me. They ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey,
here.
I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with you, right?
No, you're trying to talk over me and you're trying to set up a defense for yourself. because what you did is called fail to obey. It's a fleeing charge and it's a felony 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to go to jail on a felony charge, I'm good with it.
I will not.
All right. Well, then quit trying to talk your way out of this and just talk to me and actually tell the truth, because I'm not stupid, okay? I know you're trying to play me.
Okay.
So why didn't you stop?
I just told you why I didn't
Because
stop.
you think you're smarter than everyone
Look
else.
what you just did to me. You just snatched me out my car. I rode the one that's
Why?
not getting my license, my registration. You ain't read me no right. You snatched me out the car.
You're damn right I did. Why did I do that? Why?
I don't know. I
How about
had the slightest idea.
How about because
Run my name.
for
Run
300
my
yards I had my lights. Did you? How many different sirens did I turn on?
Listen, I'm a black man in
I'm
America.
asking you a question.
I am terrified of the police.
Mr. Blackman, I'm asking you a question. How many different sirens did I turn on? And how many times did I lay on my horn?
I have this like when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Okay. Damn, you know the more
Get in the car. Shut your mouth.
77 for the car.
Huh?
You got something about
Freaking screw popped out. Was the seat pushed down like that?
No, we opened it to see if you could, and you could, so. I have his 94 pulled up. I'll call and do a nationwide.
Yeah, that'd be nationwide because he ain't got much here.
Nope.
He's acting weird.
Who was up there talking to all the dudes?
He was definitely moving around and I saw his head ducking down a little bit. I thought that if anything it'd be under on the passenger side floorboard or the driver's side floorboard.
Yeah.
Just because but that was only when it was just
Yeah, like it feels up against his body now, you know what I mean? I guess the whole
Where'd you buy the firearm?
pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
The store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay. When'd you get it?
It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I served 10 years in the military.
So why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from
I
purchasing,
know.
I would not be able to
You don't need to know what it
purchase
means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right? If
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the trunk.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
That's the law I studied, the Florida gun law. That's the law I abide by.
Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check,
yes.
right? And you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like, it's
All right. Huh? Well, I was wondering if someone was smoking weed around your car because it smells like weed in there. What? Why does your voice go like this? Like, just chill, dude. That sounds like you're trying to like hide something or trying to be defensive about something. I don't know, man. It's just weird. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm not going to take you to jail for felony, right? A fleeing charge. Even though you are eligible, and it would not be hard to explain why I believe that. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and go ahead and say that. I think you truly just were severely mistaken about the law. Okay? So.
Like I said, I was just saying.
Alright, here's the deal. So my traffic program is messed up, so I can't write a ticket right now. And we have gunshots down the road that I'm going to go respond to. So those two reasons are getting you out of the ticket tonight, okay? Your front windows are too dark though in your windshield, just so you know. Huh? Where you left it.
Despite all of the officer's attempts to form a charge against Smith, he ended up with nothing. The veteran was unshakable, and this led to his eventual release without any charges. But Smith isn't the first veteran to be disrespected by idiot cops like this one. Miss Shelley was another victim of this insolence.
Go! They can go.
That window doesn't unroll.
They need to leave.
Huh?
They,
That's my sister.
they're gonna leave.
For what? What am I being pulled over for?
161 Santa Rosa.
What's the issue, sir?
I'm explaining to you in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Want to roll me another unit, no more response. I'm stopping you to see you. They're not to stop. They're not part of my traffic stop. Okay, let me finish.
Following her.
That's okay. She can pull up down the road and wait. She's not going to stay here and wait. She's going to leave. It's not open for conversation, debate. I'm dealing with one person. Ma'am, I'm dealing with one person. I'm not dealing with more than one.
On December 18th, 2021, Miss Boone was driving behind her sister, Miss Shelley, a Purple Heart Combat veteran, when she was pulled over by Officer Carlos D'Souza of the Santa Rosa Police Department for allegedly having an invalid license. Miss Shelley, who was leading her sister to her new residence in her own car, pulled over a few feet ahead to wait for the issue to be cleared up. Unfortunately, Officer D'Souza made a big issue out of this.
She's not.
The reason why you being pulled over?
Saying that Shelley can't be parked on the side of the road in front of me.
No, she cannot.
She pulled over because I got pulled over and I'm following her to her new place. So she pulled over as well to make sure that, or whatever, I'm okay. He's saying she's not allowed to be there.
Exactly.
That's not right. She can pull over.
She cannot be next to any place near my traffic stop, sir. I guarantee you I'm right. She can pull up down the road by all means. Up by the Tom Thumb, by Nantahala. She's not going to be within 2 car lengths. This. Now, I'll print it up for you so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Definitely.
I really don't like her this. She got to go. I'll just inform. I said, I'm just going to inform her she got to go up the road. She can wait, but she's going to wait up the road. She's not going to wait here.
Makes you happy. That's
Ma'am, it's not happy. Let me.
You got to understand, too, that people are worried about their loved ones as well. So
Okay, well, I'm worried. Guess what? I go home every night, so I'm gonna make sure I go home every night.
She's a woman.
Okay.
And she is probably just concerned.
In broad daylight, you got pulled over. People get pulled over all the time.
Not in broad daylight, sir.
Yeah, we do for the most part.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Back and then came back in front of her, got in between me and her.
Matter of fact, I can't do that either. I'm just gonna stand by and wait. We're gonna wait. I don't like. Okay, I'm a veteran too. Thank you. Ma'am, doesn't. I'm 10-4, thank you. I'm a veteran too, ma'am. I'm good, thank you.
Looked like he was walking my vehicle. Did he stop?
Officer D'Souza tried to persuade Miss Shelley to leave, using various tactics including suggesting that where she was parked was unsafe. Miss Shelley, however, being experienced and knowledgeable, stood her ground and would not be swayed.
Hello, how are you?
Can you just go, please?
Well, that's my sister and my niece, so I'm just going to stay here until they're released.
I need you to leave. If you can wait up there, I think.
It's a public road, is it
Okay,
not? I'm not obstructing traffic. I'm in the
so
shoulder.
you're obstructing this traffic stop. So can you just please?
How am I obstructing it? So I'm sitting
there's
in
a
my
parking-
vehicle
there's a
and
parking lot
not.
up there. Please just go up there.
I'm going to make sure that my sister and my
She'll
niece
be
are
fine.
safe.
She'll be
well,
fine.
and I will observe that in my mirror.
Okay, so now I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. You need to go.
What law am I breaking?
I'm telling you. You
But
need
I'm
to go.
asking you what law am I
Because
breaking?
it's not safe for you to be here.
Why is
Okay.
it not safe for me
Because-
to be here?
All right. Are we gonna
If
play?
my,
All right. Can I have
I'm
your
not.
ID?
I'm
Can I
just
have your
saying.
ID?
What am I being detained?
You are now.
What am I being detained
Because
for?
now I need to identify you.
What am I being
I
detained for?
need to identify you.
I would
And
like
if
to
you
know what
refuse
I'm being
to-
obtained for.
Because you chose to stay in this situation.
Because
So
I
now
chose to stay on the
now I
shoulder
want
of
your
the
ID.
road.
So now I want your ID. And if you refuse to give it to me, then we'll go sit in my car, okay?
What law is that breaking, though?
I'm
trying to
You're
understand.
failing to identify to a law enforcement officer, okay?
But but I have to identify if I'm being detained,
Yes, because
and then you have to have a reason to detain me.
So listen, I'm not playing this game. I'm going to come over and we're going to get out of your car.
No, sir. No, sir. You can call your.
Get out of the car.
You call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get out of the car right now, or I can help you out of the car. Or you can
You
just give
will
me your...
not put your. That's assault because I've not broken
It's
the
not
law.
assault. You're impeding this traffic stop.
How am I impeding
Because it has nothing to do with you. I asked you to leave.
The only reason why I pulled over is because my sister does not know my new residence, and she got pulled over.
And I told you could go wait up there in that parking lot. Okay, you both have cell phones.
What is the problem?
Because now you won't identify. First, you won't do a simple thing I asked you to do.
I'm telling you I'm her sister, and I know that that's what she has told him by now.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what's going on back there.
Okay, and I'm not interfering with you doing what you men have to do.
No, you are. By stopping here, he does not want you here. Because now.
Why?
Because he has no idea what you're going to do. You don't think we dealt with situations where the person in this car...
Sir, I'm retired military. I understand how it goes.
I don't give a fuck. And now I'm getting mad because we have no idea what your intentions...
Okay, I will pull up, but I will be calling the police department. I would like your badge number.
I'll give you my card.
Please do.
I've been so nice. I gave you multiple opportunities.
You're cussing at me and you're being
because I'm done with you.
Rude.
Yeah.
So you want to cuss at me? I can cuss at you.
All day long.
And
all day long.
That I have not been rude to you. I was sitting here minding my own business.
So you started refusing. So I still need your ID.
But I was asking you what you were detaining me for. That's it.
I need your ID because you chose. Because you're interfering with this. We don't want you here. It's not.
I will comply with your ID request, but you are not going about this correctly at all.
It's all unfair.
Good. Hi. I'm glad.
And it will see
I'm glad.
Escalated this because of your non-compliance.
I was doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm allowed to be on a public fucking road.
You're not allowed to.
I'm not impeding
yes,
shit.
You are because
I'm sitting in my vehicle. I didn't get out of my. Fuck you.
Shut the door for your own safety.
No.
Fine, do whatever you want.
Fuck you.
I'm fucking done with her.
Officer D'Souza went as far as to slam the car door on Miss Shelley after successfully riling himself up. He got so agitated that another officer had to come onto the scene and assess the situation.
I came up, I asked her, please just pull up. You're impeding his stop.
Interaction. So from the start, you aren't allowed to be stopped here. If you are interfering with any kind of investigation, you can be detained at that point too and identified as a person. You cannot just stop on the side of the road because somebody else stopped. Even if you know her sister, brother, or son, you can't do that.
And I'm not being aggressive when I ask this.
Okay.
Because I think that's how he felt I was taking her. Genuinely asking a question. How am I impeding a traffic stop it would be no different if I pulled over
So,
a car?
I mean, you've watched the news and crazy things happen. So if somebody's on a traffic stop, they don't know your intention. They're trying to focus on what that person's doing and who's in that car, what they're doing. He doesn't know who they are. So that's what he's got to. So he's got that to worry about. Then you stop. It's like, oh, so who's in that car? What could happen now? So, but if you want to file a complaint, is that what you want to do?
Absolutely.
Okay. So Monday morning. Do you live here? Do you live here? Okay. It should be. Let me give you my card. So if you want to file a
No arrests were made because neither Miss Shelley nor her sister would let themselves be bullied by rookie cops. The officers involved were extensively retrained and had to complete 4 40-hour courses and other training exercises. If Officer D'Souza got 40-hour courses, this next cop should get way more just for being such a big bully.
You have an ID I can take a look at, man?
No, you don't. I don't. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, you're sitting in front of a closed bar and I can see you're intoxicated.
I'm waiting on my Uber, my friend.
Let me see your ID.
No.
Okay. We can do this one in 2 ways, sir.
We can do this many ways.
I'm being respectful to you.
I'm sitting here waiting on my Uber. I am doing nothing
Show me on
wrong.
your phone that your Uber's coming.
You know what? I want to break out my camera right now.
Go ahead, mine's running as well.
I want to start filming you.
Mine's running as well.
I am not doing anything wrong.
Okay, well.
I'm doing everything right. Not drinking and driving.
This officer, without any reasonable suspicion, approached a man who was sitting outside a bar and waiting for an Uber. He then asked for his ID, and the man, who turned out to be Navy veteran James, declined. This interaction should have ended here, but the officer successfully made it a bigger issue than it had to be.
And why are you messing with me?
I'm not messing with you, sir. You're sitting in front of a closed bar. You're sitting in front of a closed bar.
You are messing with a Navy veteran that is waiting on an Uber.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time.
That is doing nothing wrong.
Can I see your ID?
No, you can't.
You're drunk in public.
No, I'm not drunk in public.
Give me your ID.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
You're not getting anything, dude.
Okay. Stand up.
I am not doing
Stand up.
anything wrong.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
What are you doing? I'm sitting
Put your
here
hands behind
doing
your back.
nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
This officer illegally arrested James under the claims of protective custody. He kept repeating the fact that James was in front of a closed business as if that constituted a crime.
Set your phone down, sir, and put your hand behind your back.
I'm sitting here doing nothing. Waiting on an Uber.
Too big
Are
to
you
search
kidding
protective
me?
custody.
Huh?
Okay, all I asked for was to see your Uber.
I'm doing
and you want to
nothing.
argue, and you're intoxicated. Okay, I don't think you're making good choices, sir.
I'm waiting on my Uber, which is the best choice.
Sir, all I was trying to do was verify.
The worst choice would be driving.
Sir, all I was trying to do was verify your Uber. Was that right or wrong?
Well, if you unlock me, I'll show you the Uber.
Well, that's what I. How many times did I ask for that, sir? Huh?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Have I done anything illegal?
Well, you're intoxicated in public.
I'm sitting on a bench waiting on my Uber.
At a closed business in a high crime area.
Waiting on my Uber.
So, sir, I have no idea who you are or what you're doing, and it's my job to find out. So all I did was wanted to have a conversation with you, and you won't give me any information at all, and it's obvious that you're intoxicated. Right?
That is why I am waiting on an Uber.
Right. And how many times did I ask you to see your Uber? I tell you, my body camera's
All right,
running,
well, unlock me if it's that big a deal, and I'll show you my Uber.
All you want to do is film me and argue with me.
I have done nothing wrong. I'm sitting here minding my own business.
Sir, I'm just doing my job.
Navy veteran.
Sir, step over here.
Maybe this officer's job constitutes illegal detainment, assault, and bullying. Otherwise, he's doing anything but his job.
Just sitting here minding my own business.
Step over here. Sir, you can't even walk.
I'm sitting here minding my own business.
You can't even walk, sir.
What are you guys doing?
You can't even walk. You're intoxicated to where you're a danger to yourself.
No. I'm sitting here minding my own business. What are you guys doing? I'm waiting on my Uber.
Sir, you're going to go to detox. You can't even walk.
Oh my God,
okay.
dude. Uncuff me and let me know if I can walk or not.
Well, it's pretty obvious that you can't.
You guys, are you serious? I have an Uber coming. I have an Uber.
James, listen to me.
Didn't drink and drive.
Thank you for that.
Made the right choice. And you guys come up and shake me down.
James.
Navy veteran.
James.
Combat medic.
James.
Talk to me. I mean, I'm just sitting there, waiting on my Uber. My Uber is
there anybody sober that can come get you?
You're not listening.
You're not, sir.
I called an Uber.
Well, you can't call.
The Uber was 2 minutes away.
You can't.
You shook me down.
James, we've been here for 10 minutes and they're not here. You can't call Uber. Okay? That's not the way.
Phone?
That's not the way Uber works. He's got your phone.
My phone.
He's got your phone right there.
Look it up. Whether I call an Uber or not.
You can't call them on the phone.
Did you do it through an app or did you
I
call
did
them?
through the Uber app.
All right. So, how do I get into your phone?
6969.
If they're coming, man, I'll release you to them. But if not,
6969.
But if they're not, you're not leaving us much choice.
Uber. Listen, fellas.
There's a green button.
I am a former combat medic.
James, thank you for your service.
How do you?
I'm not going to lie to you.
How do I go?
6969.
He's in it.
I'm in.
Uber.
Where do I search that? I don't have this.
Go to the Uber app. Just scroll through till you find the Uber app. Listen, fellas, you should not be doing this to a combat medic veteran. I was sitting there minding my own business.
Is he coming?
Okay,
he's James.
I respect you guys.
James.
I respect your jobs.
James, listen to me for a minute. I appreciate that. It says it's 5 minutes away. If he's here in 5 minutes, we will release you to that Uber.
Okay.
The officer wanted so badly to be right and impose his decision on an adult he thought he could beat into submission, but he was wrong.
please, let me out of here and tell me I didn't do it.
When the Uber gets here, I get you, man.
I was doing the right thing. I was sitting.
And I commend you for that. I really do. I commend you for that. You're good. So hey,
let me tell you something.
Pull up that Uber app.
Iraq veteran. Okay.
Thanks for your service, man. Pull up that app on your phone again so we can see how far that Uber driver is.
Where's my phone?
It's up here. It said 5 minutes when we looked at it, so let's see where they're at.
I need to have it.
Did you have a good time tonight?
Just mind my own business.
No, I just asked if you had a good time. I didn't ask what you were doing.
Just an average time.
Just an average time?
Yeah. That's what ex-veterans do.
So how many minutes? Cool.
3 minutes.
I'm good with that, man. I just wanted to, because it said 5 minutes, and they must be.
I didn't mean to be offensive, man.
No, you weren't offensive, man.
Minding my own business.
You're not offensive, but you have to understand, man.
The wrong thing to do is drive, right?
Agreed. So let me tell you.
Worst thing to do.
Man. Are you Uber?
Yeah.
I got your guy's over here.
Is he okay?
Yeah. No, he's sitting in front of a closed bar, hunched over a little bit. He's had a little bit to drink, so.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good. He just had a good time. He's not creating any problems, but as a police officer, I drive by and see somebody hunched over on a bench outside of a closed bar, and that's a clue.
James was eventually released to go home with his Uber, and hopefully the officer learnt a few lessons in what not to do when it's not your business. But of all the humbling that has gone on, no one does it better than the young officer you're about to see.
Can we see some ID?
No, what for?
I just asked you.
What's your probable cause to ask me for ID?
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV. That's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No.
I have never seen anybody wear a police academy
That's your
graduation
business.
after
That's
they
your business.
graduate.
I wear it all the time. Do my training, and I can do that because I'm a graduate. I can wear the uniform.
Have
I
you
can
been
wear
certified as a peace
Of course.
officer?
I have my certification. What are you talking about? Why don't you run the plate? Why don't you run the plate? Run the plate, man. I gave you permission. And what did you see? You had to see the certification. Contact T-Cole. Why don't you contact them? You saw my name. Call T-Cole. Run it. Call T-Cole.
This young black police graduate was being racially profiled by some Joshua, Texas cops. He recognized it for the discrimination that it was and was determined to put them in their place.
But you have no justification or probable cause to run up on me. Yeah.
Who was the academy director when you were there?
Contact them.
Who is it?
Ask him. Navarro College, call him.
Well, the reason I did that,
call him.
I know they just graduated.
Call him. You could have done all of that. You could have done all of that while I was inside.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. I know about Joshua PD. I know. Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
When did you graduate?
I don't have to tell you anything. Don't ask me any questions because I'm not answering.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Why? You detaining me?
I don't want you to get hit by a car. Just
No. Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. No.
My sergeant asked me to come over here, so I just
Okay, well, you need to find out because I'm going to walk away from you, get in my car, and drive away. So you need to find out from him.
Okay. Do you mind holding off on leaving until I find out what's going on to see if you ask him? Because that's my captain. He's in charge of this. If I ask him, find out if he's detained or not.
He's not too smart because first of all, even you know, if I have disabled veteran plate, I can park in a handicapped spot. Even you know that. No, they didn't just change that. It's been that way.
Well, it started in September that it was that way.
No, sir. It's been that way for years. I've had this for 5 years. It's already been that way. And if he's a captain, he should have known that. But he didn't. He just saw this, and he saw this, and he wanted to make a problem. That's your reputation there, Joshua. Come on, man. Yes, it is. How many black officers you got? One.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have one right now.
One, right? One.
Yeah, but,
I know. And
we
you
gonna
and,
hire
and
you
you
a block.
barely let him
hire you a
in.
block.
You barely let him in. Barely let him in. And your reputation is already bad. From years ago, you had a corruption scandal. You had to get rid of a lot of your
I was gonna say, that was
PDs.
way before I got here.
And you got one.
While one of the officers was gone, the young graduate decided to remind the other of the incompetence of their police department.
Amongst your ranks. Are you finished? I gotta go. Are you finished?
He said 1 second. Where's the corruption scandal?
The one where
Did you check T code? Did you call Navarro?
He did call Navarro.
Okay, so then you know you're feeling small now, aren't you?
No, not a bit.
You shouldn't run up on people. You have no probable cause. If you wanted to follow me and run my plate, you could have done that.
Talk to anybody?
No, well, I don't have to talk to you.
And you did.
I don't have to talk to you. That's right. I already told you that. Waste my time and you. You're supposed to be a captain, and you don't know the disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot, and you violating people's rights, running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform doing the same thing for you for free.
Alan Eddings, who was the captain.
So what? I don't care what he thinks. I'm a graduate and I have T code certification. So I don't care what he says. I don't care what he says.
Are you a peace officer?
I have T code
Are you a
certification.
PO?
I have T code
You're not.
certification. Yes, I do. That's what you
Expired.
checked it.
It expired.
Who says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired because you see brown skin. So take a walk. Walk of shame. Walk of shame, Captain. Don't run up on me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. Do you understand? Do you understand? And learn the law. And learn the law.
The whole interaction was deeply satisfying as these bullies were stopped in their tracks by someone who knew their rights. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.